What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another D Master Flex, aka Danny Dorito video. As you guys can tell from the heavy bags under my eyes, I always get a full night's sleep.
Yeah, sure, bud.
Ever since I was young, I've always had problems falling asleep. I mean, even nowadays, I probably get an average of 5 to 4 hours a night. And whenever I can't sleep, I always have the same routine of things that I try to do to try and make me fall asleep. So I try a bunch of useless positions that none of them ever work. And if it does work, it's always the most awkward position that makes absolutely no sense. That's the one. I probably end up watching a bunch of random videos to try and make myself fall asleep. I mean, it goes from watching some guy making a knife to a guy restoring something antique, or even worse.
What the fuck is up, Kyle? No, what did you say?
My favorite thing to do is lie to myself. I always go to my little mini library that I have with like 4 books in it. I grab a book off the shelf thinking that, yeah, I'm gonna read a book tonight. I open up the book, first chapter, first page. I stare at that page for at least 15 hours. I probably read 3 words and none of them even stick in my head. I don't know if it's ever happened to you guys, but whenever I'm trying to sleep and I'm up late at night and I know I have to be up in the morning, I always get to a point of the night where I have this crazy epiphany where I know I'm gonna wake up in the morning and I'm gonna become a millionaire because of this idea that I just had. I grab a paper and a pen, I start sketching out this idea, writing out this crazy business plan that I have, and then I stop and look at it and realize that it was the worst idea I could have ever come up with. And whenever that doesn't work, I usually just end up grabbing my laptop. The worst people that exist whenever you can't sleep well is the type of people that sleep too well or sleep too much. In fact, some people come up to me saying like, yo, I slept so much last night, I need a nap from my sleep. Whenever somebody tells me that, I honestly just want to slap them. The worst part of this whole thing is those people always want to give you some advice, give you some pointers on how you can sleep better. They come up to you saying like, why don't you just try putting your head on the pillow and falling asleep? Like, no. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I haven't tried that already. That's not something that I try and do every single night. No, I put my head on a friggin' pile of garbage. Whenever I try to Google some tips and tricks on how to sleep faster, the first thing that always comes up is turning off your screens an hour before going to bed. That helps kind of wind down a bit and helps your body stimulate the sleep enzymes to help you fall asleep faster. An hour before bed, I'm gonna turn this TV off and go to sleep. Gotta turn this laptop off. What I hate the most is when I get to the part of the night where I'm getting stressed out, I'm getting pissed off, and I have to just release some anger, and there's nobody there that I can release my anger out on. I'm just kind of like scrambling and I'm hitting my pillow. I can't fall asleep. I can't. Every year, millions of pillows are beaten by their owners. Pillow harassment is not a joke. Call the number on screen today to donate money to the Pillow Foundation and help us stop this cause and halt against pillow abuse.
He beats me every night. He slaps me around when I'm not looking. It hurts so much. I just can't take it. I can't take it anymore!
For some reason you think that getting angry and beating your pillow and doing all these things is gonna put you right to sleep. That actually never works. Imagine it did though. Why can't I fall asleep? Why can't I just... I know I've said this a lot, but there's a lot of things that I hate the most. So there's like a whole list of things that I hate the most. It's called the hate the most list. One of the things I hate the most is trying to fall asleep and having a song stuck in my head. And the worst part is it's not even a song that I like listening to. It's always like a shitty song that I've heard somewhere one time and it just stuck in my head, and it's the worst part of that song. It's like that catchy part of the song that's stuck in my head. Gonna go to sleep. Oh, come on! When that happens, you know, sometimes, like, if it was a song that I liked, I would probably just go listen to it, enjoy it a couple times, and after listening to it a couple times, it'll get out of my head somehow. I don't know how the science works, don't quote me on this. Whenever it's a shitty song, how do you get it out of your head? Like, you try listening to other songs, but it doesn't satisfy your ears for some reason, or your head. It doesn't calculate it in a way that, like, you know what, he might hate the song, so let's get it out of his head. No, it just, like, increases the amount of times it replays it. So whenever that happens, either way, I try to grab my phone or my laptop, and then I try to play some videos or something that's gonna get the song that's stuck in my head kicked out somehow.
Do you ever look at what is going on inside their head?
Oh, come on! Some nights, I run out of options. I have no choice. I cave in. I go on Netflix, I put on a show, and I just try to fall asleep while watching a show. If only that was possible. Okay, I'm gonna watch 1 episode, and I'm going to sleep. I don't know if anybody else does this. Whenever I know I have to wake up early, I try to calculate the amount of hours I'm gonna get to sleep before I have to be up. So I start the night off calculating it like, you know what, I might get 8 hours if I sleep now, but I'm not even home yet, so I need another hour to get home, and I just try to figure out the amount of hours I'm gonna get before I actually have to wake up. If I sleep now, I'll have 7 hours and 33 minutes of sleep time. 14 minutes if I have to go pee, minus 45 minutes if I want to take a snack. If I do the square root of 75, if I carry the x down to the power of square of 37, calculations give me 6,473 hours of sleep. When you know you have to be up early the next day is when you start stressing out. And that stress of knowing that you're losing crucial hours of sleep that night because you can't fall asleep just makes you worry even more. So what I try to do is avoid looking at the time. I avoid looking at my phone, so I turn it off, I put it to the side. But the worst is when I forget to put my phone on silent. Okay, putting my phone down, I'm not gonna look at the time anymore. What the hell is this? Shit, 3 in the morning. What the hell is Ali sending me?
What is going on inside their head?
Come on, man! At the end of the day, guys, there's a bunch of ways that you can try and fall asleep. There's a bunch of techniques that exist out there. Sometimes I honestly can't sleep because I just think too much and I have too much on my mind. If you guys have any techniques or anything that I should try out, comment down below. Let me know if there's any way that I missed. Maybe I'm screwing something up. Maybe my sleep routine is messed up and you guys have something better. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys do and that what actually works for you guys. And if you haven't done so yet, subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. We are 2,000. We're actually 1,900 subscribers away from hitting 100,000 subscribers. We're almost there, and with your help, if you guys share this video with all your friends and family, it's family friendly here. Make sure to smash that like button. Follow me on Facebook if you haven't done so yet. I'm trying to answer as many people as possible. If I haven't gotten to you guys yet, I am sorry. You have to like my Facebook page, message me that you've liked it, and I'm gonna send you guys a couple messages. If I don't answer, it's because I haven't gotten to you yet, but I will try and get to every single person. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter if you guys want to keep up with the latest news and the most updates of Danny Dorito and what I do in my daily activities. If you guys haven't done so yet, you're missing out. Also, follow the Ali H. He's been sitting here the whole video, not because I asked him to, because he wanted to. Right, Ali?
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you guys for watching once again, and peace out.